What's going on, guys? It's Michael Fairley here, and today is October 5th. If you're into cars like me, and especially if you're from Los Angeles, you definitely know that today is Wekfest 2025 that's going to take place at the LA Convention Center. Right now, I'm on my way there. I'll make sure to share my experience with you guys, but before we arrive, I would really love to show some of the highlights that I shot at the recent Helms Bakery Cars and Coffee event. We got our bracelets ready to go. There's like a whole security checkpoint over here. Like, this place is serious. Here we are, guys. We're at the LA Convention Center for Wekfest 2025. I will make sure to walk you through all the interesting builds I see around here. And there's already something very funny and sad at the same time that happened to me. I lost my car keys in the process because I was walking around with my brother before starting to film. And luckily, Wekfest administration helped me to find my keys very fast. It took them like 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you so much, Wekfest administration. You're the best, guys. Thank you once again. Welcome to the Wekfest. Guys, this is the first car that immediately got my attention because it's an LC500 Lexus. And when talking about LC500, what do you imagine? Me, I imagine elegance, I imagine luxury, I imagine more classy vibes. But here we have fully slammed pure JDM street style build by R1 Concepts. Big shout out to R1 Concepts for such a build. I really love it, guys. Let me show you through the car. Guys, you can't imagine how rare is this car behind me. This is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 wagon. And what's interesting about this car is there's only 2,500 units of this car ever produced exclusively for the Japanese market between 2005 and 2006. Here I am, guys, standing next to this legendary Mark IV Toyota Supra in this beautiful green color. You cannot argue how legendary this car is, but what made it legendary? It's the engine. The stock platform of this engine, the 2JZ GT engine, was allowing to handle more than 800 horsepower without any forged pistons, without any upgraded rods, nothing. Just the stock platform. So this was basically Toyota's way of challenging people to modify the car. Guys, this cutie right here is the first generation Lexus IS 300, or how they call it in Japan, Altezza. And what's a killer fact about this car is that it runs a 2JZ GE engine, which basically is the non-turbo version of the same engine you can find in a Mark IV Supra. And this gives an incredible opportunity to the modifiers to just add a turbo setup to this car and get over 500 horsepower of power. And that's exactly what has been done to this car right here. This is the Toyota GR86 Rally Legacy concept. This is a one-of-one build that swaps the original 2.4-liter engine from the Toyota GR86 with the 1.6-liter turbocharged engine, which is a 3-cylinder, from the Toyota GR Corolla. This car pushes around 300 horsepower. It's an all-wheel drive system instead of the rear-wheel drive on the original GR86. And this car is a modern tribute to the old Toyota Celica GT4 rally car from the early 90s. You guys know that I'm a big BMW fan, and I just couldn't ignore this beautiful E92 BMW M3. Look at this orange color. Look at how saturated, how juicy it is. It has a beautiful roll cage in it. It has this beautiful BBS wheels. And there's one thing about E92 BMWs that a lot of people might not know. A lot of people know that this is the first ever BMW M3 which had an V8 engine. But in reality, the first ever V8 engine in an M3 was in an E46 GTR. The only thing about the M3 GTR was they sold only 10 of those and they engineered only 10 of those. So it was not widespread, and it was super expensive. So yeah, we can definitely say that this is the first ever mass-produced V8 BMW M3. And it's absolutely incredible, guys. Especially with the manual stick shift. This thing is incredible, guys. Next up, we have this beautiful Honda S2000. It's a legendary roadster built by Honda to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary. It runs on the F20C engine, which revs up to 9,000 RPM, producing around 120 horsepower per liter naturally aspirated. This result right here was a real record for years and years. This car also has a CR version, which opens as a club racer, and that's basically like the CS on the BMWs. It's the track-focused version of the car. Originally, the car comes with the soft top convertible, but on the CR version, we have a hard top, and it drives faster, it's lighter, so it's pure track-focused. This beautiful car right here is the legendary Mazda RX-7. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows about this car because there's plenty of hype around it. But this car is worth the hype. Let me tell you why. This car runs on the 1.3 liter twin-turbo rotary engine, which is called 13B REW. This engine spins up to 8,000 RPM. This engine produces 255 horsepower, being just 1.3 liter. Isn't that incredible? This car handles like a scalpel thanks to its sleek and lightweight design. When talking about JDM classics, we could not forget about the legendary AE86. This is basically the grandfather of the modern GR86. This car right here is an absolute drift legend from the early 1980s. This car earned so much respect because of its rear-wheel drive system, sharp handling, and high-revving 4AGE engine, which was allowing drifters to have so much fun on this car. Guys, of course I would not ignore the R34 Skyline GTR. This car is basically Japan's vision of a rocket. Guys, this engine right here, the RB26DE is a twin-turbo engine, which is basically a playground for tuners. It has so much potential, and thanks to the all-wheel drive system in this car, it just sticks to the ground and you can feel every single corner in it. This thing right here is one of my most favorite JDM cars ever produced. Starting from this lightning logo, this car is pure perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, Nissan S15 Silvia. Sleek design, rear wheel drive, turbo engine. What else do you need? Super easy to drift, super easy to modify. This car right here came out in 1999 as the very last version of the Nissan Silvia. Featuring a SR20 DET turbo engine, the engine produces around 250 horsepower stock, but it gives you a lot of room for modifying. It's basically another playground for the modifiers. Here, the pop-up headlights of the older Silvias, the iconic pop-up headlights, are replaced with these sharp, aggressive lines. Here we go, guys. The event is officially over. I'm outside of the LA Convention Center. It's getting dark outside. I'm tired, I'm starving, so I'm gonna get home to work with the materials and get some rest. If you enjoyed this event as much as I did, make sure to leave your likes, make sure to leave your opinion down there at the comment section, and make sure to drop a follow to this channel and share this video with your friends. Let them enjoy the beautiful builds too. It was Michael Fairley with you, and I'll see you in the next video.